Hello friends, in today's class we learn about simple past tense. I hope you have seen my videos that I made on simple present tense and present continuous tense. So once you have understood what simple present tense is and what present continuous tense is, it will be easier for you to understand what simple past tense is and how we make sentences using the verb in simple past tense. So what's past? Past is anything that happens before the present time. For example, this is present. Anything that happened before present time is past. For example, today is Thursday. Anything that happened on Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday is past for us. Or for example, right now it is about 11:10 a.m. Anything that happened before 11:10 a.m. is past. So anything that happens before the present time is past. It can happen immediately before the present time or in the distant past. That does not really matter. So how do we use verb in simple past tense and in what all situations? First situation is when we talk about actions or events that happened in the past and are already complete. Anything that happened in the past and is already complete. So we say any action that happened before the present time and is no longer happening. That action has happened and is no longer happening. Okay? What is the second situation? Second situation is action happened in the past as a habit or on repeated basis. That means it happened in the past and it happened more than once. Something happened in the past and it happened more than once. It happened on many occasions. It happened on many times. And third, something which was true in the past. Some fact, it was true in the past. It is not true today. It was true in the past. Now let's see some examples. If I say, I read a book. So what I am saying, that in the past I read a book. Or I can say, I watched TV in the morning. So I am specifying the time when I watched the TV. So these things happened in the past. They are not happening now. The action happened in the past and it is already complete. It is no longer happening. I am not watching TV now. I watched it in the morning. So anything that happened in the past, we always use the tense in simple past tense. The verb in the simple past tense. Now let us see the structure of the sentence. Subject and then verb. Verb will be in the past tense. This is important. Verb will be in the past tense. The form of the verb will be in the past tense. Plus object. Subject plus verb. There will be no helping verb in this sentence. I read a book. I watched TV. I played football in the evening. I played football yesterday. I went to market in the morning. I went to market yesterday. So we are using only the subject and then the verb which is in the past tense. Now what was the second situation? Something that happened repeatedly in the past. Ram often walked to his school. There is a boy Ram. When he was going to school, often he was walking, not always. Sometimes he would be going by bus or by some other mean, but often he was walking to the school. Ram often walked to the school. Ram often walked to his school. She played hockey in the school sometimes. So we are talking about an event that was happening in the past and it was happening on some regular basis. Sometimes means kabhi kabhi. So these are things that were happening as a matter of habit or as a matter of routine in the past. They are no longer happening now. And what was the third thing that we said? Something which was true in the past. For example, Harish lived in Kanpur for 10 years. He is not living in Kanpur now, but he was living in Kanpur for 10 years. So that fact was true for some time in the past. It was true for 10 years. Okay? He is no longer in Kanpur. He may be somewhere else. I studied in a government school. So this fact was true in the past. I was going to a government school for my studies, so I say I studied in a government school. This fact was true in the past. It is no longer true. I may not be studying in government school now. I may be doing something else. So we use past tense when we talk about an action that happened in the past and is no longer happening. We use simple past tense to describe actions which happened on a routine basis or as a matter of habit. Or we describe facts which were true in the past. Okay? So in all these cases, we will use the tense in simple past tense, the verb in the simple past tense. And the positive sentence, the structure will be subject plus verb in past tense plus object. There will be no helping verb. Now, you have to remember there are certain ways a verb is changed into past tense. In most of the cases, we add ed. For example, pull, pulled. We add ed. Walk, walked. We add ed. Play, played. We add ed. So this is one rule, that in most of the cases we add ed to the verb, and it will become the past tense of that verb. Second rule is we add t. For example, learn, L-E-A-R-N, learn, L-E-A-R-N-T. There is no ed here, it is t. Build. This is the present tense, built. Instead of d, we add t. So that is the second rule. First rule is we add ed. Second rule is in some words we add t or replace d by t. What is the third rule? Third rule is we have to repeat the letter. Rap, R-A-P-P-E-D. We add ed, but we repeat the last letter. Rap, wrapped. Pat, patted. We add ed, but we repeat the last letter. So this is the third rule. So what is the fourth rule? Try. Instead of y, we will add ied. Try, tried. Reply, we remove y, ied. Instead of y, we add ied. Fry, fried. There's so many words. Fry, fried. Okay. Fifth is we have a new word. Eat. The past tense is ate. It is a new word. It is a different word. We are not changing this word. We are using a different word. Fall, fell. Get, got. So we are using a different word. Okay? Then, in some cases, there is same word. Cut, cut. Put, put. We don't say cutted or putted. Wed, wed. Then it is the same word but pronounced differently. For example, read, read. Spellings are same, but it is pronounced as red, like color, R-E-D, red. It is pronounced like red. So when you say, I read a book, you are saying past tense. I read a book, it is present tense. Okay? I read a book. This is present tense. I read a book. It looks same. But if it is past tense, you have to pronounce I read a book. This you will learn by experience. You have to do a lot of reading, and when you read, just look for the verb. What verb is being used? In what form the verb is being used? So by doing a lot of reading, you will learn how different verbs are changed into past tense. Somewhere they will add ed, somewhere they will add t, somewhere it will be a different word, Somewhere it will be same word like cut, cut, put, and somewhere it will be pronounced differently. So in next video, we'll learn how to make negative and interrogative sentences. So if you like my video, please share it with your friends and do subscribe my channel. Thank you.